Welcome to Hello English Teacher. Today let's look at the extract questions from the lesson The Rat Trap from class 12 English. If you are watching my video for the first time, please subscribe. You can listen to the explanations of chapters from classes 10, 11 and 12 English. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. Let's move on to the video now. The Rat Trap is written by SELMA LAGERLOF. So now let's look at the extract based questions. Here is your first extract. But even so, the business was not specially profitable. So he had to resort to both begging and petty thievery to keep body and soul together. So let's look at the questions. Who is the he in the above lines? The peddler, the narrator, the old crofter, or the ironmaster? So he in the above line is the peddler. So let's look at the next question. What is the business being talked about? Selling milk, selling rat traps made of wire, selling iron goods, thievery. So here the business being talked about is selling rat traps made of wire. Why did he resort to stealing and begging? To keep his body and soul together. His business was not profitable. He did not know anything else, all of the above. So obviously it is all of the above. He did not know anything else. His business was not profitable and he had to live. So that is why he resorted to stealing and begging other than selling rat traps. So what is the meaning of keeping the body and soul together? To eat and sleep, to be happy, to live, to be alive, to work. So keeping body and soul together means to be alive. So next question, what is meant by resort to? A source of help, a luxurious hotel, to do something without interest or to fight. So resort to means something that is a source of help. So here is the next extract. The rat trap offered cheese and pork, and as soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait, it closed him on him and then everything came to an end. So question 1, what does the rat trap offer to anyone? Milk and cheese, meat, cheese and pork, or money. So the rat trap offers cheese and pork to anyone who comes in. So how does everything come to an end? When the rat trap is broken, when the trap closed on the person inside, when the rat is caught, when the food inside is over. So everything comes to an end when the trap closed on the person inside. So what does cheese and fork refer to here? Is it bait, money, luxury, or clothes? So here cheese and fork refers to the bait and it attracts the people. So give a word with the same meaning as tempted. Angry, laughed, attracted, or hated. So tempted means to be attracted to something. So what was the rat trap made of? Wood, wire, paper and plastic. So the rat trap that he sold was made of wire that he collected from here and there. So now let's look at the next extract. His guest was now so well groomed, the ironmaster did not seem pleased. So here's the question, who is the guest in the above line? Is it the peddler, the ironmaster, the valet, or the narrator? So here the guest is the peddler. So let's look at the next question. Why was the ironmaster not pleased? The guest was well groomed. The guest was not his relative. He understood that the guest was not his friend. He was not well groomed. So the ironmaster was not pleased because he understood that the guest was not his friend. So next question, why did the guest keep quiet earlier? He was frightened. He was not given a chance to speak. He was not willing to speak. He did not like the place. The answer is he was not given a chance to speak. So that is why the guest had kept quiet earlier. So how did the ironmaster react after the understanding? He felt very pleased, he felt very angry and asked him to leave. He felt very sorry for him, he felt very relaxed. So the answer is he felt very angry and asked him to leave. So why did the ironmaster bring the guest home? He thought that it was his friend, he wanted to feed the poor, he thought to make the guest happy, he wanted to take him to the police. So the answer is he thought that it was his friend and that is why he brought the guest home. So now let's look at the next extract. Then he carved off such a big slice from his tobacco roll that it was enough for the stranger's pipe and his own. So who carved a big slice? The peddler, the ironmaster, the crofter, or the narrator? So it was the crofter who carved a big slice from the tobacco roll. Who is the stranger in the extract? Is it the peddler, the ironmaster, the valet, or the narrator? So here it is the peddler who is the stranger. So what quality of the speaker is revealed here? So who is the person here? We are talking about the crofter. So is it hospitality, caring, courageous, or loving? So we know that the crofter was very hospitable. So the answer is A, hospitality. So what does the mean carved off mean? To shape, to cut off, to flatten, or to remove. So carved off mean to cut off. So the next question, how did the stranger feel when given shelter for a night? Happy because no one usually welcomed him, strange because he was allowed in, happy that he could steal something, or did not want to go in. So the answer is A, he felt happy because no one usually welcomed him, only the crofter had let him happily inside. So here is the next extract. It is all a mistake, of course, she continued. But anyway, I don't think we ought to chase away a human being whom we have asked to come here and to whom we have promised Christmas cheer. So who is the speaker? Edla Willmanson, the peddler, ironmaster, or the crofter? So the speaker here is Edla Willmanson, who is the daughter of the ironmaster. So next question, what was the mistake that she was speaking of? The peddler was a thief, the peddler was not a harmful person, the identity of the peddler mistaken for Nils Olof, the ironmaster not interested in the peddler. So the mistake is, the answer is C, the identity of the peddler mistaken for Nils Olof. So what was the speaker's opinion? Ask the peddler to go, give him some money, hand him over to the police, or allow him to stay for a day and celebrate Christmas. So the answer is D, allow him to stay for a day and celebrate Christmas along with them. So let's look at the next question. Why did the speaker intervene her father's opinion? He wanted to hand the peddler to the police, he wanted to keep him at home, he wanted to give him a job, he wanted to save him. So she intervened and spoke because her father wanted to hand the peddler to the police. So what had they promised to the guest? A job, some money, Christmas cheer, or stay for a week. So they had promised Christmas cheer for the guest. So that is why she wanted to keep him there. So let's look at the next extract. That was a fine fellow you let into the house, said her father. I only wonder how many silver spoons are left in the cupboard by this time. So let's look at the first question. Who is the fine fellow? Edla Willmanson, the peddler, ironmaster, or the crofter? So here the father is talking about the peddler. So he is calling him as the fine fellow. So whose father is mentioned here? Edla Willmanson's, the peddlers, or the ironmasters, or the crofters? So here father is Edla Willmanson's father, or the ironmaster. So why did he doubt the fellow? He was a stranger. He mistook him as a friend. He did not have a home. He heard about a robbery in the neighborhood. So the father doubted the fellow because he heard about a robbery in the neighborhood when he had gone to the church. So let's look at the next question. What was the speaker worried about? The silver spoons in the cupboard, the money in the cupboard, the valuable papers at home, the silver plates at home. So the answer is the silver spoons in the cupboard. So where was the father and the daughter? They went shopping. They had gone to the church. They had to visit a friend. They were asleep at home. So the father and daughter had gone to the church. So let's look at the last extract from this chapter. The rat trap is a Christmas present from a rat who would have been caught in this world's rat trap if he had not been raised to captain, because in that way he got power to clear himself. Written with friendship and high regard, Captain Von Stahle. So question number 1, what is the Christmas present? The rat trap, silver coins, new clothes, or new job. So here the Christmas present is the rat trap. So question number 2, who is giving the present? Edla Willmanson, the peddler, the ironmaster, or the crofter. So here the peddler is giving the present to Edla Willmanson. How did he clear himself? He was given some money. He was raised to the status of a captain. He was offered a new job, he was given new clothes. So here the answer is he was raised to the status of a captain. So why did he sign as Captain Von Stahle? He wanted to be a captain. This identity helped him to change. He wanted to remember that name, or he wanted to fool the ironmaster. So this identity helped him to change. So that is why he signed as Captain Von Stahle. So last question, to whom is he giving the present? Edla Willmanson, the peddler, ironmaster, or the crofter? So here the peddler is giving the gift to the ironmaster's daughter, that is Edla Willmanson. So I hope you liked today's video. For more informative videos, subscribe to Hello English Teacher. Like, share and give your valuable comments below. Thank you for watching.